Yes, here comes reference point. As you have seen earlier that a boy who is sitting in his room and watching TV is at rest position where whoever is watching at him. But if a person who is watching from space will watch at him, it is moving for him. So what is reference point here is an object may seem to be moving for one observer and one stationary for another one. So let's suppose there is a person, and if someone is watching him from another reference point, he must be watching him like in a motion, and he might be in a rest condition for other observer. Okay, so according to the position of the vision, position of the observer. Yes, according to the position of observer, we can say that any object can be in motion or any object can be at rest at the same time. Okay, so now let's see, this is a graph. Okay, there is an observer, there is a reference point. Reference point is the observer who is watching at someone. Okay, let's suppose you are an observer and you are at the origin point of x-axis and y-axis. Okay, now so whosoever is standing at the x-axis position here will be at the right hand side of the observer, and whosoever who is standing at the x dash position will be at the left hand side. And so in the similar way, y-axis will be considered as the above and y dash will be considered as the below direction. Let us see it with another one example. Let's suppose here is a first case in which there is an observer that is at O point and A is a person who is standing on the x-axis. Okay, let's suppose he is standing here at some distance, that is you can take it like 3 km or 3 meters, anything. Okay, but it is standing at the right hand side or x position. Now in second case, you can see that the deviation of angle is there and the A is moving from here x-axis to some point here in the between and making the angle of 30 degree. Okay, so some elevation is here. So the reference for this point, for the same thing, we are making it upward in the same direction, and we are not going to change the metric measure, like 3 is the measure here on x-axis. We are not going to change it, but still the reference point for this position, O position, is changed because it is making some angle here. Okay, so any angle which is now making it same, this person is coming towards O now, like here. As you can see in the diagram, it was initially at the A4 position, then A3 position, then A2 position, then A1 position. So all positions are in the same directions only. So is this now changing the reference of the position O? So now you can say that A4, A3, A2, A1, yes, it is moving in the same direction. So for this reference, you can say that it is moving, it is in motion. Okay, so any object, all objects lying on the same line have the same direction. Let us take one more example for it. Okay, have you seen train and ever time? Yes, and you might have sit in that also, and you can see the passenger who is sitting behind you, beside you, yes, in front of you also. Okay, so sitting in a train is very common for all of the children these days, and you know train is even my favorite journey in traveling in train. Okay, so an observer or an object who is sitting inside the train can observe the other object or person who is actually sitting inside the train is at rest position. Am I right? Yes, of course. Whatever you can see inside the train, and if you are also inside the train, everything will be at rest position for you. But what if you are looking at the train from the outside? Yes, of course. From the outside, if you are watching anything in a moving train, then the object and the person, everything is moving from the outside person. So here again the reference point is changed. Previously it was at rest position, and in the next case it is at motion.